Fertilization, conception, and gestation. How is sperm delivered to the female body? During sexual activity, arteries in the penis dilate and allow increased blood flow into the penis, making it hard and erect. Muscle contractions push sperm out of the male body during emission. The female body produces mucus that has strands of protein. If the penis is very near or inside the vagina, sperm in semen will travel along mucus strands, which guide the sperm from the vagina through the uterus and into the fallopian tubes. Sperm on the tip of the penis during close sexual contact without emission may also lead to fertilization. If sperm and egg meet in the fallopian tubes, the egg can be fertilized and conception can take place. The process of conception is described by the Latinate root of its name, con, with, and ception, beginning. How does conception occur? Conception occurs when a sperm cell from a fertile man swims up through the vagina and into the uterus of a woman, and joins with the woman's egg cell as it travels down one of the fallopian tubes from the ovary to the uterus. Usually, only one sperm will penetrate the outer layer of the egg, using enzymes to dissolve a path for its entrance. The egg undergoes immediate biochemical changes that prevent fertilization by other sperm. The sperm delivers a nucleus with a haploid set of chromosomes into the cytoplasm of the egg. The male and female haploid nuclei meet and fuse, forming a diploid nucleus with 46 chromosomes and the genetic potential to develop into a human being. At the moment of conception, a new, unique genome is set. As the fertilized egg continues to move down the fallopian tube, it begins to divide into 2 cells, then 4 cells, then more cells as the division continues. About a week after the sperm has fertilized the egg, the fertilized egg has traveled to the uterus and has become a growing cluster of about 100 cells called a blastocyst. The fertilized egg, or zygote, will not survive unless it implants into the wall of the uterus. The uterus has a thick blood lining when the female is fertile. Pregnancy occurs when the zygote is implanted into the lining of the uterus 6 to 12 days after conception. Implantation causes a series of changes in the woman's body. Her body produces HCG, human chorionic gonadotropin, known as the pregnancy hormone, as well as more estrogen and progesterone. These hormonal changes signal the uterus to maintain its lining, rather than shedding it, and so the pregnant woman will miss her period. Blood vessels and membranes grow from the uterus and surround the embryo, forming a placenta with an umbilical cord. The umbilical cord has large veins and arteries that carry blood, fluids, and solutes from the mother's circulation to the embryo's circulation. The placenta and its umbilical cord carry oxygen, nutrients, hormones, and antibodies to the embryo and remove waste from the embryo's bloodstream. The structure of the placenta prevents the transport of cells between mother and fetus. Still, about half the time, some cells do cross the placenta during pregnancy, either from fetus to mother or from mother to fetus. All of the health consequences of these transferred cells are not yet understood. After 8 weeks, the embryo is the size of a bean. It is developing arms, legs, and organ systems and is now called a fetus. After 12 weeks, all the organ systems are beginning to function and the fetus has a fully functional placenta. Its liver is making red blood cells, its kidneys are filtering blood, it is developing fingernails, and its bones are hardening. For the next 28 weeks, the fetus will grow and continue to develop so that it will be able to live independently of the mother's body. A typical pregnancy lasts 40 weeks, yet babies are commonly born between 37 and 41 weeks. During development, the placenta adapts to the resources of the mother's body and the nutritional requirements of the fetus. The placenta senses and responds to changes in the maternal environment by altering its structure and function, which can lead to changes in blood flow, fetal nutrient supply, and secretion of hormones and other signaling molecules. Changes in transplacental nutrient transport may influence fetal nutrient availability, which determines fetal growth and body composition, and thus may link maternal perturbations to fetal programming. In simpler terms, the previous slide is telling us that the health of the mother influences the function of the placenta. The placenta adapts during pregnancy based on how the mother is doing. Maternal malnutrition, obesity, stress, or toxins all influence the quality of the nutrients that are transferred to the fetus through the placenta.